Hey everyone, I'm glad you're back joining me today. I'm over here at Mama's house again. I'm over here all the time, right? But
It's
today,
home.
this
It's
is home.
home.
That's right, it's home. But today, Mama's got three of her friends coming over here that you graduated from high school with,
Went all 12 years with.
went all 12 years with.
With
Who is
two
it now that's
with two
coming?
of them, Barbara Flat.
Okay,
She's Barbara Flat Doris now, and Peggy Mathis Hoddy, and Maria Gamble, Maria Blackburn Gamble.
okay,
She
well,
was 1 year younger than us. But
okay. So
we
the
ran
three,
around together, slumber parties, all that good stuff
oh, I've
in
heard
the
all the
60s.
stories. I've heard all the stories.
In
So
the
I guess I'll get
60s.
to hear them again today because I'm sure they're going to go down memory lane. But anyway, Mama called me and told me what she was going to do. And I said, well, I'll come over there and help you. And when I got here this morning, oh my goodness, your table looks so pretty the way you decorated your table with that. She's got like a mustard colored gingham tablecloth on it. And she's got her pretty little false craft dishes that you have that look like,
Yeah.
are they quilt pieces?
It's American. I think it's America. It's False
Okay.
Craft America. Yeah.
So anyway, it's so pretty. I said, Mama, what you got? I've got to do a short little video of this because I know that.
Always got to do a short
Well, I said,
video.
I know my friends out there would love to see this. And I'm also going to, as you walk in the house, I'm going to show you how much things have bloomed. Your things are bloomed a lot more than when we were out here.
Yeah, it's kind of messy now, but they're kind of drying up now. But they are
Well, it's
blooming.
been so daggum
Yeah,
hot here. It's
yeah.
just been so hot. But I think it looks so pretty as you pull up and walk in. So I just thought I would share that with you today. And as always, I thank you all for watching. And I hope you enjoy this video. And let's go set this table and get ready for this
Let's get it
luncheon.
going.
All right. Look how pretty this table looks. She just really outdid herself. Looks good. She made a Kentucky Derby pie, a pasta salad, chicken salad on croissants. She got some grapes, chips, pickles, watermelon, tea. We went and picked these flowers out of her garden. We didn't pick too many because we didn't want anything big. But I love these dishes. These dishes are false craft. And I think she said they are, what does that say? Well, I don't think it says on there what it is. I think she said they were the Americana pattern, but I have a whole set of them that she gave me that I usually use. We usually use them at Thanksgiving. I don't want to use them every day. They're too pretty and I don't want them to get broke. They're so pretty. They all got different patterns on them. A lot of you probably already have these dishes and know what I'm talking about. And that pattern. They're so pretty. It looks so pretty in her kitchen. I know her little friends are going to enjoy it. Wonder why it's so fun to watch your mom giggle and have fun with her friends. Well, I'm walking up Mama's little path. We finally got a little break in the heat today. It's still hot. It's not as hot. The humidity's not as bad as it has been. But I thought it was so pretty. All her little shade stuff is still doing good. It's the perfect place to grow a shade garden under this big, huge cedar tree. This little cedar tree came up on its own and she didn't have the heart to cut it. So now it's standing taller than anything around here. And she still won't cut it. Greg's always trying to get her to, but she says it's not happening. Let's walk over here towards her rest of her gardens. Her phlox are blooming awful pretty. Of course, she's right. Everything's starting to get a little bit dry looking. That's okay. It's still beautiful. This is where we all gather when we have little family things over here. We always fight over who's going to get the swing. And this thing that she has growing over the swing, usually in the fall, I think she said I want to think it's autumn clematis. I'm going to have to ask her about that and make sure. But it covers that whole arbor thing. It's really pretty. And I love this little garden. I think this is so pretty. There's her little bee skep shed and her bee skep that we made. And these zinnias, oh my goodness, that's what I'm planting next year. She planted these from seeds. And I bought the seeds and never planted mine. I'm going to have to ask her what this big, huge vine is growing. It looks like it's almost like a pumpkin vine. I love this little sign. She made me one of these for Mother's Day, and I love it. Pretty. And bless her heart, the deers are having an absolute feast over here in this garden. They don't bother this end, but boy, her hostas barely have any tops at all left. They come every night and eat her hostas down to nothing. Bless their hearts, they're hungry. They got to eat too. I love her little soldier. And there's her little garden she's growing. I see tomatoes hanging off of it everywhere. Those must be doing good. Well, I guess I better get back in the house. It's just about time for the ladies to be here. This ought to be fun. I'll try to sneak a little picture, because I know they probably don't want to air out their little fun times in front of everybody, so I won't do that to them. But I'm going to try to sneak a little picture of the little group of them together, and I'll post that on here. All right, now it's time to go eat. That food sure looked good. I'm ready to eat. Now here's the sweet ladies that we had lunch with, Mama's best friends, Barbara, Betty, Peggy, and Maria. And what a fun time we had cackling at lunch about old times. Peggy brought her wedding picture with the four of them together there, and we decided that it would be fun to try to recreate this picture. Okay, wait a minute. Now, who was getting married?
Me.
You. And what year would that have been?
1964.
So that'd be 50.
9 years.
Oh my goodness. Well, y'all hadn't changed a bit.
Oh my! Woo!
So we know that's not so.
Her telling a big one.
All right, now y'all all smile. Oh, I love this. This is just priceless. Hey everyone, glad you're back with me today. We've been on our way to the Highway 127 yard sale. That's a yard sale that stretches all the way from Alabama to Michigan, and we usually try to go every year. We just pulled up to Crossville. We just got off the exit at Crossville, and I'm so excited. We're about to stop at our first big field full of vendors. We're going to plan on staying here tonight and then do it again tomorrow. The only bad news is tomorrow it's supposed to be raining, but we got our rain gear, right?
We got it. Check.
Yep, got rain gear, so hopefully there'll be some people set up in the rain, but crossing my fingers that we find some treasures. Well, actually this footage is from Clark Range, Tennessee. And I always love, this is usually one of my favorite areas to go to on the 127 yard sale. And I was so aggravated, somehow I lost my footage that I had gotten from Crossville and part of the footage that I got here in Clark Range, I was so aggravated at myself for doing that. But I'll share with you what I did get, the footage that I did get. And this booth that I'm in right now, she had so many wonderful primitives and a lot of pretty antiques. And they usually set up every year. This particular booth is there every year. But they have a lot of really pretty stuff. I think I was so excited to get to the yard sale, so excited to get up there and try to find some treasures that I didn't have my setting right on my camera. So I believe that's where I messed up. Now my friends Jackie and Spence Chitwood, they had a booth set up here also, and they actually have the antique mall that I took you with me to that's in Lebanon, Tennessee. It's Antiques on 231, and they had a wonderful booth set up here that I lost the footage to. But I am going to do their fall open house at the end of this month, so it'll be towards the end of August. I'll be putting that video on, and Jackie's Mall is always fixed up so cute for fall, for all the holidays. So that's something that we can look forward to. Now this booth belonged to a lady that recognized me from my YouTube channel. Her name was Tammy Brown, and her daughter was helping her, and her daughter's name is Casey Jones. So it was such a treat to get to meet somebody that knew me from my YouTube, and I sure did appreciate that. Every year when we take our 127 yard sale trip, one of the highlights of our trip is to get to stop and just enjoy what a beautiful place this is. It's called the Alvin C. York State Park, and it's located in Pall Mall, Tennessee. This beautiful place sits beside the Wolf River, and it was built in 1880. It has a grist mill that sits underneath it, and it was owned by Alvin C. York. He eventually bought it later, and he was a really decorated soldier from World War One. And anyway, the surroundings of this place is just absolutely gorgeous. I guess people would come from miles around and bring their corn to this place to have it ground into meal. But I guess my favorite part, I love the red that's on the building. I love all the rock work. It's just, I can't ever pass by here without us stopping. It's so pretty. Well, y'all, here's the goodies I found on the Highway 127 sale. We ended up not staying last night. We got back about 10 o'clock after we sat in probably an hour or an hour and a half traffic where they had the interstate down to one lane from Bowling Green. And it was dark, and I was driving because hubby had already fell asleep, and I was never so glad to get home. But anyway, we did end up finding a few things. I found this little Windsor chair. My mom collects these little miniature Windsor chairs, and I thought this one kind of had a little bit of a blue-gray looking paint on it, and I thought it would be cute with her little collection. Then I found this little, I don't know what you call these, a little tall jug looking thing. I thought it would be cute sitting on a shelf. I think I gave $10 for that. And then I love this. I found this really pretty crock, and it's kind of out of whack. The lid on it, you can see where it's kind of crooked, but to me that just makes it better. It's got the blue design on it. It's got a little hairline crack there. But anyway, I was tickled to death to get that. I got that for $45 is what he sold that to me for yesterday. So I was tickled to get that. Then I bought this sampler. Of course, it's not old, but somebody made it. And let me try to get this where it's not glaring for you. I'm going to age this and make it look like it's old. You can see it's got the prettiest little border around it. And I love the little house that they've made. So by the time I get finished with it, it's going to look really old. I think it'll be really pretty. And I bought this antique frame thinking that this would fit it. Of course, the sampler was in the truck, so I couldn't too far to run and measure it. But of course, it's very old and primitive looking, but it's just a little too small. But that's okay. I'll use it for something else. I'll make a sampler to go in that one, and I'll find the perfect little frame to make this look old. But that's it, guys. That's all I found, which I'm tickled. That's plenty, and spent less than $100, and that's always a good thing. And I just hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're liking my videos, I'd appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And next week, I plan on starting some fall tours and doing maybe some fall DIYs. And I just hope you guys will keep on joining me.